This is Jones C. Edwards Stadium in Huntington, West Virginia. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Gamecocks offense will get first crack at it today. And here comes the sophomore running back. In their last win, he had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. The run inside. It's Savage. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback keep. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to bully their way for the first. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And he got enough for the first down, but we'll need to check on that injured player. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. This is a designed run. Might have a chance. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Doing it himself again. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. Now on the move. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. A designed run for the quarterback. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Oh, they blocked the kick. And they got it. Nothing but green grass down the middle. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Hurd! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They take over down 7-0 and trying to get even on this drive. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The give on the counter. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. Going to try to get it himself. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So the Marshall Thundering Herd has the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. This guy's developed quite nicely as a security blanket for his quarterback. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Boston. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Pulls it and fires to the left. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Culliver. And they pick up just a few on that completion. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Short yardage play, they'll give it to the wide receiver going to the edge. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. Punt is on its way. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Wide receiver going in motion. Snags it and he's open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for space, it's Paul. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of 1. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Now facing a 3rd and long. Running inside. It's Savage. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Grabbed over the middle. It's Payne. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Norton. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall. Pass completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The run inside. It's Boston. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Takes it from the gun on third down. Bringing the heat. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. Marshall will be forced to punt. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. Down 7-0, and they'll have a chance to match the score on this drive. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Second down coming up. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Gilbert. He'll get it out to the 14 before going out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Makes it past the marker. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. An explosive play in the running game moves the sticks for the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He wants to throw it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Running into the open space. Got enough for the first. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
To the ground. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. There's some room. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Punt is in the air. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Savage. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Gets it to the back. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Gets the back moving. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't spare the guy.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. He's got it again. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Norton. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're...
Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Marshall! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Breaks into the open. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. He's going to run it. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. And they won't be able to stop. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure here that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Using his legs, it's Paul. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. and they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Inside Jones C. Edwards Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Payne. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Sends it back in motion. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Fires to the tight end.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got a man. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete on the right side.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry here.
They run the reverse. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. They send the tight end in motion. Running inside. It's Boston. Strong, firm tackle. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Hubs it downfield. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pulls it in. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. On the move, it's Boston. Could be an alley.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you've got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
The Thundering Herd needing less than a yard here on 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. After that run, picked up the first, stoppable. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Look at this defense. Shoulders sagging, tongues hanging out. 13 plays they've endured from this offense. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. Little over anxious, out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. A 1st down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Beck's going for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Paul. And he'll be brought down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Unloads to the wideout. Caught by Williams on the left. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. Wants to throw it again. It's complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds his man. It's Paul. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. The keeper on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their sophomore quarterback who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on him. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Keeps it on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And a lapse in concentration will back them up 5, but still a 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Trying to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. They'll move the tight end. Trying to impose their will with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He turns that loose down the right side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Marshall will be forced to punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Tight end now in motion. The give on the inside. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quick release on the RPO. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. All the way back to the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The play-action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Norton. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to throw on 1st down. trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Marshall might try to catch this defense thinking run here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. He'll pull it down. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Punch it out of the air. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. At the 20, he's got space. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Play number 9 on this drive. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Hurd! The short hands in the end zone, and he has 6. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Extending the play. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you dive, and make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and defense took advantage of it.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They'll give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical.